Hey, good morning, everyone.
Good
Everyone
morning.
able to hear me, right?
Good morning, sir.
Yeah,
Good
welcome.
morning, sir.
Yeah,
Good
welcome.
morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thank
Good
you.
morning.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Morning, sir.
Okay, so guys, hope everyone has seen that YouTube comments, right? So just have shared a sample, some of the comments actually. So it's not all the comments, but you people have seen some of the comments, right? Just type letter yes, guys. Okay, if you have seen that, just type letter yes. Okay, it's an interactive session. Throughout the session, right, you are going to type something like whatever I ask, so you have to interact with me. So no need to unmute and no need to on the video. Just type letter yes, no need to go with the yes also. Just letter yes, come on. Need from everyone. Okay. Okay, before start demo, so we'll have some rules to success of a demo. Okay, Sairam, please go mute yourself. Sairam.
I am, sir. Coming, sir.
Sairam,
Yes,
please
sir.
go mute yourself. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, yeah, thank you so much. So the thing is, and don't on the video, please. Don't on the video and don't unmute yourself. Okay. Sairam, from disturbance. Okay, you are doing a lot of disturbance
Coming, coming.
from. So don't unmute yourself and don't on the camera. So everyone will look at you right. Okay. Yeah. So to success our demo, right? So we'll have some rules, guys. Okay. So the first rule number one, don't unmute your mic and then don't on camera. If you have any questions, so in between I will stop, like whenever I'm teaching, right? So I will stop in between. Okay. I will ask the question. Okay. So that is the rule number one. And rule number two is like it is an interactive session, guys. So it's not something session I'm giving, you are listening and we are going. It's not kind of session. So it's a interactive session. How to interact? Suppose if I ask, if it is clear, just type yes, letter yes. Okay, you have to, everyone has to type the letter yes. Okay, is that clear? Okay. And rule number three is, throughout the session you have to be very energetic throughout the session. Yes, this kind of response I'm getting. Throughout the session you have to very energetic. So if I ask something, you have to type something actually. Is everyone agree with the things, guys? Just type yeah. If you agree, just type yeah, letter yeah. Come on, shortcuts only. We require shortcuts. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, fast. Awesome. So this is the energy you have to maintain throughout the class. Throughout the class, you have to maintain this kind of energy throughout the class. Superb. Awesome. Awesome. Love this response, guys. Love this response. Superb. Okay. So I have a question for you guys. How many of you know the Power BI? What is Power BI? If you don't know the Power BI, just type N. If you know the Power BI, just type yes, guys. Come on. Because of your friend refer, that is the reason you joined here, right? Yes. Come on. Superb. Awesome. Awesome. Most of the people don't know what is Power BI. So today, what we are going to do, we are learning the Power BI. Okay, what is Power BI? So today what we are going to learn about. So what is Power BI? If someone is asked, Array, what is the demo you attended and all? If someone is asked, you have to give the proper explanation. Okay. So what is Power BI? First, we are going to learn what is Power BI. I will give a two kind of definition, guys. One is a technical definition and another one is a non-technical definition. So Power BI, two definitions I will give. Like one is a non-technical definition and another one is a technical definition. And then, so why we need to learn the Power BI? So in market we have different kind of tools, right? So why? What is the specialty of Power BI? Why we need to learn the Power BI? So that you will learn, that you will understand. And what are the important points to learn the Power BI? and how this Power BI will works, the architecture of the Power BI, end to end how the Power BI will works, and then how we have the jobs on Power BI and then salaries in India. Okay, and also we have some frequent asked questions, and we also have the placements and also work support and the fees and everything we'll discuss. Okay, so first of all, what is Power BI? Power BI is a reporting tool, guys. Power BI is a reporting tool, reporting or visualization tool, visual tool from from Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft is a very big company. Hope you all knows this. So Microsoft is a very big company. This has been created, this reporting tool or visualization tool. Okay, this reporting tool or visualization tool. So Power BI simply you can say it's a reporting tool. Okay, so general question: why report is required? General question: why report is required? Okay, so I will give the answer, guys. Okay, why will give the why required the report? So suppose I'm going to the general scenario, guys. General scenario I'm going. Like suppose if patient go to the doctor, okay, if patient go to the doctor and so what doctor will do? He will scan his entire body and then he will give the report to him. So in that report, right? So how he has the blood cells and then how he has BP and then how he has sugar levels and all everything will be there in the report. So based on that report, right? So like suppose if he has a high BP, he try to eat less spicy items, and then if he has a high sugar, he try to eat less sweet items, and then if he has a low blood cells, like he will eat more fruits and all. So based on the report, what he is doing, based on report, is changing the so patient changing the food decisions. Yes or no? Changing the food decisions, right? So food decisions. So the same way, guys, same way. If organization, any organization, like if you take the Amazon or Flipkart or any other, like based on our reports, based on Power BI reports, end users will take the decisions. How they will take the decisions? Suppose Amazon, if you take the Amazon, right? So I'm booking at my home, my neighbors and my neighbors will book their without knowing me, and then entire worldwide people will book the items, right? Book the items, the transactions will be added, like so it will be in a thousands, the transaction will be in a thousands, not in a thousands, it will be in there in lakhs, right? The transactions will be there in a lakhs. So that data will be added somewhere in the Excel file or database or somewhere in a different sources, right? User cannot read the data, user cannot read the raw data. So what we will do, we'll pick that raw data, and then we'll create a report. What kind of report we'll create? Which product is performing good? Which product is high performance, and which country we are performing good, and compared to the last year we are in a profit or loss, or like which are the top products and then bottom products, and then what is the total sales and total revenues. All these things we can find it by using the Power BI tool, based on our Power BI report, right? End users will take the decisions there, right? So patient report, patient is taking the food decisions. Based on our Power BI report, business users will take the business decisions. Hello, is everyone with me? So based on a Power BI report, business users will take the decisions. Okay, so here I also call it a visual tool, right? So why visual? Visual is also known as a charts and visualization, or a picture of representation of your data. So some of the common visuals like charts, maps, scatter charts, radical chart, etc., etc., right? So these are the visuals. Why visuals is required? Suppose if you go here, so if you know a little bit any idea about the cricket, right? So any little bit idea about the cricket, so it is a 50 overs match. Okay, it is a 50 overs match. So in that 50 overs match, right? So first over, if it is a India and Australia match, so like it's a 50 overs match, 3 hours, total 6 hours match. Okay, so somehow you missed to watch that match actually. So if you have this diagram, right? So if you have this visual, so you can understand the summary of that report. So summary of that match, yes or no? You can understand the summary of the match. Like, so first over India, like in India and Australia, so who scored more and where India got scored more and where the wickets got fell down and all. So everything where Australia wicket got started fell down, everything you can understand. Yes or no? By looking at this visual, you can understand. Just type SRN, guys. Okay, just type SRN. By looking at this visual, you can understand the summary of the match. Hello, superb, awesome. And even the run rate, if you see the run rate also, like, so where India run rate is started and where Australia run rate is started, and then where India got wickets got fell down, and how the run rate is going on, and then so where Australia got started the run rate, and then where Australia run rate got ended. So by looking at this visual, so no need to watch the 6 hours match, but looking at this visual, we can understand the summary of that match actually. The same way, if you apply for any loan, like, so it's a personal loan or house loan or any loan, so what the bankers will ask immediately, they will ask for your PAN card. So why they will ask for the PAN card? To check the CIBIL score, to check the CIBIL score. So when they check the CIBIL score, immediately this will be displayed. Okay, this diagram will be displayed. If your CIBIL score is 300 to 550, you will not get loan. So immediately they will tell you. Immediately they will tell you, you will not get the loan. But if your CIBIL score is in 550 to 650, so you will get loan, but with conditions. But if your CIBIL score is in 650 to 750, you will get loan without any condition. But if your CIBIL score is in 750 to 900, you will get the loan, and they will ask you to take more also. They will ask you to take more also. They will not look at your 5 years and then 6 years transactions. They will not look at your 5 years, 6 years transaction. They will look at this diagram, and then takes the decisions very quickly. So how these visuals will be useful? So visuals will be useful to take the decisions very quickly, right? So based on our Power BI reports, right? So to user, like, to make user understand what is happening in the part of business in a summarized way, so based on our report, based on our Power BI report, end users will take the decisions very quickly. This is the non-technical definition, guys. So to make the user understand what is happening as a part of business, summarized way. So based on our Power BI report, end users will take the decisions very quickly. So that is the reason we will call it as a BI. BI means business intelligence tool. That is the reason we'll call it as a BI tool. BI tool means business intelligence tool. Clear? So this is the first definition, guys. This is the first definition. Is that everyone clear? Any questions on here? Only related to this topic. So we'll ask the general question last. But is everyone clear? Just type yes. Come on. Throughout the class, you have to be very energetic, and yes. Come on. Love this response, guys. Awesome. Awesome. Superb. Superb. Next, second definition. It is a technical definition, guys. Power BI is a collection of components. So what are the components we have? The first component is Power Query. First component is Power Query. Second component is Power. Second component is Power Pivot. Power Pivot. And third component is Power View. Power View. And fifth component is Power BI Service. Power BI Service. Okay, so these are the four components are there. So but what is this Power Query? So the Power Query means it's a ETL tool in Power BI. ETL tool in Power BI. What is mean by ETL? ETL means E means extract. E means what? Extract. E means extract. T means transform. T means transform. And L means load. L means load. Okay, so extract, transform, and load. So what is the main goal of Power Query means, like, user may keep his data anywhere. Like, so he may keep the data in Excel, he may keep the data in data warehouse, he may keep the data in like Oracle, he may keep the data in SAP, or he may keep the data in Azure, or he may keep the data in web. So wherever he has a capability to store his data, so what we need to do, we need to pick the data. Extraction means what? Picking the data. So whenever we pick the data, so that data, the data may be may not be a cleaned, like it may have the comma separated, null, and blanks, and then different kind of data. Okay, different kind of data. It's a raw data, right? So it may not have the clean data. It may not have the clean data. So transform means cleaning the data. Transform means what? Cleaning the data. Transform means what? Cleaning the data. So we'll clean the data and we'll transform into well-defined rows and columns. What we'll do? We'll define rows and columns. 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 Then we'll load into the tables. Then we'll load into the tables. Okay, that is called a. So for example, let me give a real-time example, guys. So let me give a real-time example. So if you do, or like everyone have some idea about agriculture, right? Like the farming. Just type yes. If you have any idea about the farming, like just type yes, agriculture. Yeah. So what we'll do, like we'll take the raw format of rice. In Telugu, we'll call it as a odlu, right? In Telugu, we'll call it as a odlu. So when we take the raw format of rice, right? So it will have the some wastages. So first we'll clean the wastages. Then after we'll transform that వడ్లు into బియ్యం. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? మనం వడ్లని బియ్యంలోకి కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకుంటాం. ఎందుకు? ఎందుకంటే రా ఫార్మేట్ ఆఫ్ రైస్ని అంటే వడ్లని మనం యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్గా తినలేం కాబట్టి. అట్లనే సేమ్ వే రా ఫార్మేట్ ఆఫ్ డాటా ఏదైతే ఉందో, సో వీ కెనాట్ క్రియేట్ దట్ రా ఫార్మేట్ ఆఫ్ రైస్. Okay, so we are not we could not able to create a report the raw format of whatever the raw format of data is there. So we cannot create the report with the raw format of data. So that is the reason we'll clean the data and we'll well define rows and columns, and then we'll load the same way, right? So even మనము వడ్లను తీసుకొని, సో విల్ క్లీన్ ద వడ్లు అండ్ దెన్ సో అంటే అలా తాలు ఉంటుంది, మట్టి ఉంటుంది, అవన్నీ క్లీన్ చేసేసి దెన్ మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, బ్యాగ్లలోకి ఫిల్ చేసుకొని మళ్ళీ బియ్యంలోకి కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకొని మళ్ళీ బ్యాగ్లలోకి లోడ్ చేసుకుంటాం కదా. సేమ్ వే here also, like we'll take the raw format of data and then we'll clean the data and then we'll load into the tables. Same guys. So the main goal of Power Query is to pick the data, clean the data, and load into the tables. Clear guys? Just type yes if you are clear. Come on. Anusha Narendra, any question? You raise the hand. No? Okay, super. Next we have the power pivot. Power pivot means it's a modeling, guys. Power pivot means it is a modeling. Modeling means what? Modeling means it is a relationship between tables actually. So tables. It is a relationship between the tables. Fact and dimension table will come, so that we will discuss in detail later. But so each and every component I am going to explain in detail. Okay, like not like depth. So we'll have the different, like so each class, like so the Power Query it will almost have the 1 to 12 12 days class. 1 to 12 days class on this Power Query. So what are the different ways to clean the data? So we'll see. And this one, right? So we'll almost take the 5 days class. So 5 days class. So what is modeling then? So I will take also same kind of example. So like it's a relationship between the tables. Suppose if you are making any so item like so chicken curry, suppose you are making a chicken curry. So for that, right, so what you will do, you will take the all ingredients and then you will mix it well, right? You will mix that ingredients in a like equal quantity. So whatever how much quantity you required and all, so you will add that quantity and then you will mix the ingredients, right? So if anything is like if you added more spicy item, like so more masala and more salt, the taste will gone. And then so the user will be angry, like user means the customer will not be happy. Yes or no? The same way, if you are not have the proper relationship, it will not give the calculations, it will not give the proper calculations. Okay, if you not have the proper relationship, if you not create the proper relationship, it will not give the proper calculations. If it is not give the proper calculation, even user not happy. Is that clear? So calculations means what? How much sales you have in the last year and then this year, and then compared to the last year, whether you are in a profit and loss. This kind of calculations, if you want to do it, so you should have a proper relationship between the tables. If it is not having a proper relationship between the tables, it will not give the calculations. So that is the main important actually. So power pivot is mainly for the creating a relationship between the tables. Okay, these two are back end process. These two are back end process. Cleaning and creating a relationship between the tables is back end process, but power view is the front end. Like whatever the visuals I have showed in the this one, right? So like bar chart, line chart, and donut chart, so pie chart. So all these charts we will use, and then we'll create a report here. So actual report will be, this is the front end actually. Okay, this is the front end. It is mainly for the front end. It is mainly for the two are back end process. These are the front end. So it is mainly for creating a report is mainly for the presentation purpose actually. It's mainly for the presentation purpose. Okay, so actual whatever till here, right? So you are preparing the rice, like you are cleaning the items, and then you are preparing food here, and so everything is ready. So like if everything is ready, you will show that in the display. So this is kind of a display. Power V is kind of a display. So the food is ready till here, but once the food is ready, what we will do? Once the food is ready, we'll serve the food or not? Hello? Once the food is ready, we'll serve the food, right? So to serve, like, so once the till here the report is ready, by using these components we created the report. Once the report is ready, we'll share this report to the, okay, we'll share the report to the end users. Power BI service is mainly to serve this report to the end users, worldwide users. So it's mainly for the sharing and collaboration purpose. Sharing and collaboration purpose. Okay, Power BI service is mainly for sharing and collaboration purpose. Okay, so even this one, right? So almost we'll have the 5 to 7 days class, this one. Okay, 5 to 7 days class. And this one, right? So it will almost have 1 to 2 days class. 1 to 2 days class along with this, right? Along, sorry, this is the number 4. Along with this, right? So we'll have the DAX. Okay, so DAX is a part of Power Pivot only. DAX is a part of Power Pivot only. What is DAX means? DAX means data analysis expression. It is same like a Excel formulas, guys. Okay, Excel formulas. Okay, so this will be around almost like 12 days class, 10 to 12 days, 10 to 12 days class. Okay, along with that, we are also going to cover the SQL Server. SQL Server, it will be 7 days class. It will be 7 days class. Okay, so these are the components we'll understand end to end. So here just I'm giving the brief explanation, but so going forward you will understand the depth way of the what is Power Query, and what are the ways we have the data, and then how we can clean the data and all. We'll learn in 12 days about the Power Query in detail. We'll learn, and then after, like, we'll go with the Power Pivot, and then we'll understand how we can create the relationship between the tables and all. So everything you will understand about the modeling. So next we understand about the report, how we'll create the visualization, and what are the cosmetic changes we can do. Everything you will understand this. And next we will go with the Power BI services, how we can share the report to the end users, how to schedule the report, and everything you can understand in Power BI service. So DAX calculations, how to do the total sales amount, the total profit, and then total YTD, MTD, QTD. So all these things like sales percentage growth and all, we can learn in the DAX. And SQL classes. So SQL also important when you are learning a Power BI. So SQL is also like structured query language. So there also you need to understand this one. So I'm going to cover the class. So hope you understand the components very clearly. Just type C if you are clear. If you are very clear, just type VC. Come on. Energy. With energy. Yes. Superb. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Now this response. Okay, so the first definition is what? So to make user understand what is happening in a part of business way, summarized way. So business in a summarized way, and based on our Power BI report, end users will take the decision. This is a non-technical definition. This is a non-technical definition. So Based on our Power BI report, end users will take the decisions. That is the reason we will call it as a BI. BI means business intelligence tool. Okay, and the components we have the Power Query, Power Pivot, Power U, Power BI service, and then DAX and then SQL Server. Okay, so in market, right? So market, right? So we have uh, about 20 reporting tools are there. About 20 reporting tools are there. So then why we need to choose the Power BI? Then why we need to choose the Power BI? So I will give a 5 reasons, guys. I will give a 5 reasons why you need to choose a Power BI. So the first point is it is a more trending tool actually. It's a more trending tool. So hope everyone knows trends.google.com. Trends.google.com. So you can go there, and search for the trends.google.com. Okay, trends.google.com. So there you can search for the Power BI, how it is trending. If you want to know, just search for the Power BI. Okay, Microsoft Power BI or Power BI, anything is fine. Okay, Microsoft Power BI, and enter. And not only India, I want to see the worldwide. I want to see the worldwide. Okay, and not only for one day, I want to see for last 5 years. I want to see the last 5 years, how the trending is going on. I want to see how the trend is going on. See here, right? So it is going on, trend is going on like this. Okay, sometimes it's the spike is down. So in December time, right? So people will not work, software people will not work, right? So that is the reason sometimes it will go down in a December time moment. Okay, and so earlier before Power BI, so which reporting tool is top? So earlier Power BI, so there is a Tableau. Tableau is a top reporting tool actually. Okay, so we'll check in some other countries, like we'll compare with the Tableau with the Power BI. So take the Tableau, take a Tableau. Okay, take a Tableau. Tableau is a red item, and see the blue is Power BI, and red is Tableau, guys. So Tableau is consistent performance. Okay, Tableau is having a consistent performance, but Power BI is having more trending compared to the Tableau. And not only for Australia, we'll check for some other countries. Like we'll check for the Spain. You can, I'm checking randomly, guys. I'm checking in Spain. Okay, so this is not my report, it's a Google report. Okay, so in Spain also, right? So Power BI is a more trending tool. Let's check in our country, let's check in our country. So let's go here and then search in India. See, India, Power BI is trending more actually compared to the Tableau. Earlier, Tableau was more trending tool. For now, Power BI is a more trending. So it is not my report, guys. Again, I'm telling you, it's not my report. It's a Google report. It's a Google report. Okay, that is the one reason why you need to choose a Power BI. So the first reason is it's a more trending tool, and second reason is more built-in functions actually, more built-in function. So if you don't have, so almost we have 1500 built-in functions are there. So 1500 built-in functions, if you want to create a function, you need to have the coding knowledge. Okay, you need to have the coding knowledge. But so here everything is a built-in functions, so no need to have any coding knowledge, no need to have coding knowledge. So you don't require any coding knowledge here. So if you know how to operate the tool, yes, you can do the job on Power BI. If you know how to operate the tool, you can do the job on Power BI. So let me give a demo. Can you give any demo on this, Srinivas, so that we can understand, like, so everything is a button click. Yes, I can give one demonstration, but the thing is I'm taking the date of birth. Why I'm taking the date of birth? Date of birth is a common for everyone. Date of birth calculation is a common for everyone, so that everyone can understand. So that is the reason I'm taking that example. But if I take the something else, so some people may understand, some people may not understand. So that is the reason I have taken. So with the two button clicks, right? So just you can go here and then click on age calculation, and that will be in a duration. So that duration we can go with the years, minutes, seconds, and whatever, like so. This way, see the age calculation, right? So with the two button clicks, I didn't do any calculation, just two button clicks, it's created. Okay, so everything is a built-in functions. No need to write any calculation. Everything is a built-in function. So if you know how to operate the tool, you can learn Power BI easily. Okay, but if you compare to the other reporting tools, so you need to have some coding knowledge to write the functions and all. You need to have the some coding knowledge. So this is one more advantage. Okay, this is a one more point why you need to learn Power BI. And cost wise, so cost is very less per user per month, right? Per user per month it's a $10. How much? $10. $9.99 means almost $10. $9.99. $9.99 means if we convert that dollars into rupees, almost 700 to 800 rupees. 700 to 800 rupees license. Okay, license, the basic license, right? It is 700 to 800. That means for organization 700 to 800 means how much? It is very very cheap, right? Very cheap, right? But if you go with any other tools, right? So the cost wise, so if you go with any other tool, Tableau or uh, uh, ClickView or ClickSense or any Cognos or any tools, right? So we have the $70 above, $70 above, and that too they will give only this two. Okay, Power View. And so if you want to do the modeling, and again if you want to do the ETL operation, for them you have to pay separately. But here, but here you have to, like, we are paying only $10, and then we are using all these things at a time. Okay, and the brand is Microsoft. Actually, brand is Microsoft. Okay, brand is Microsoft. So what happened, earlier the networks are, right? We have the Airtel, Vodafone, and Idea. Different networks are there. Okay, so now everyone is converted to the Geo. Why they are, everyone is converted to the Geo? Because because they have provided the good service and then good offers. So that is the reason everyone is converted to the Geo. The same way, right? So all the users are converting, all the users are converting their reports into reports into Power BI. So if they have reports in different reporting tools like Cognos, ClickView, ClickSense, and then Tableau, are so different reporting tools. Okay, they are migrating their reports because of this cost and then the brand. Okay, Microsoft is a brand, right? So everyone is migrating their reports. Okay, that is the reason. Okay, and this because of the list, the license is very less, right? So it is there. Power BI is there in all companies. Like if it is a starting, like if it is a startup company and it is a big company like MNC company, like all the companies, Power BI is there. All the companies, Power BI is there. Okay, if you know the Tech Mahindra or HCL, Wipro, Infosys, TCS, like what are the companies you know? All the companies, Power BI is there. And the fourth reason is data connectivity. Okay, data connectivity. Earlier it was, it used to connect with the 99 sources, but now they are connecting 100 plus sources case, 100 plus sources. Okay, 100 plus sources. That will be a structured data, semi structured data, even unstructured data, any kind of data. That may be structured data, semi structured data, unstructured data. What is mean by structured data, semi structured data, unstructured data? Structured data means, so whatever the data we have in Excel and then CSV file and then text file, so it will have a well defined rows and columns. That is the reason we'll call it as a structured data. And the semi structured data means like what? JSON file, XML file, that is a semi structured data. Unstructured data means only system can read the data, only system can read the data, and humans cannot read the data. So this data may be anywhere in the sources, like so if you go with the 100 plus sources, right? Let's go here and go to the Power BI. So once you install the tool, right? Once you install the tool, right? So the tool looks like this. The tool looks like this. Okay. So once you install the tool will be looks like this. So if you want to get the data into Power BI, right? If you want to get the data into Power BI, right? So there is a get data. Okay, if you want to take the data into the Power BI, there is a get data option. So there is a drop down. You can go to the drop down. So you will see the number of sources. What are the sources you can connect? But Srinivas, you said 100 plus sources, but here it is showing only few sources, right? It is showing only few sources. These are the common sources actually. These are the common sources. But If you want to go with the more sources, if you want to see the more sources, there is a click on more actually. There is a more, so you can click on more, so it will show you like what are the different types of sources are there. So the different types of sources, right? So like if you go with the file category, so like you can connect the Excel file, text file, XML file, JSON file, folders, PDF file, parquet files, and then shared folders and all. And then if you connect the database, whatever the database, so like available in the market, so you can connect all kind of databases. You can connect the SQL Server, Access database, Oracle database, IBM DB2, MySQL, and Sybase, so Teradata and Impala. Okay, so all this Snowflake, so all these kind of databases you can connect. And so Microsoft Fabric is introduced newly, so this is a cloud based sources, so you can also connect these sources as well. And then Power Platform, it is also cloud based things, so like if anything you have the data in the Microsoft clouds, you can also connect with that. Azure means it's not only one thing, like Azure SQL is there, Azure Synapse is there, and Azure Analysis Service is there. Azure Database for the SQL is there, and then Blobs storage is there, and different kind of things are there. So you can connect all kind of Azure services. And online sources, you can connect with the Google Analytics, Salesforce, and then Microsoft Dynamic 365. And then you can also connect with the web. So you can also connect with the web, and you can connect with the Facebook, and then YouTube, Instagram, and all. Srinivas, you are telling, we are listening, you can go and then tell anything. So why we need to connect the social media, right? So you may have the question, why we need to connect the social media? Yes or no? Why we need to connect the social media? So everyone has the question, yes or no? Just type yes or no, guys. So why we need to connect the social media? Why we are connecting the YouTube? Why we need to connect the Instagram and then Facebook and all? Okay, guys, nowadays the business is happening in the social media. Nowadays the business is happening in the social media. Actually, I work for a project like K12. K12 is a online schooling actually. Online schooling, it is based in US actually. Okay, so I work for the project. So what they used to do, they will create a video and then they will publish into different social media, and then they will get the leads. Leads means what? So like once they click on the advertisement, they will land into their websites. That is called leads actually. Okay, so they will get the more leads by clicking that advertise actually. Okay, so you want like, so I need to analyze what we need to analyze, where we are getting the more leads, like from Facebook or from Instagram, for from YouTube or from Google Analytics, where we are getting the more leads, and which location we are getting more leads, and how many leads we got, and then how many people are registered, and how many people are taken the course, and then how many people are went back. Okay, if you want to do this kind of analysis, definitely we need to have a tool. That kind of analysis we can do with the Power BI, right? And we can also connect with the Twitter. Okay, last time, right? So when the elections happened between the Trump and Biden, right? So that time my brother, so someone has found my brother profile in the LinkedIn actually. So they contacted my brother and then they asked for the report actually. So per hour they paid 2000 rupees, and then within a 10 days, okay, within a 10 days they have completed the report and then given. So in that report, right, so how many positive tweets and then how many negative tweets, and neutral tweets each area wise, and area wise how the tweets are there. And then if you go with the Biden, what, how the tweets are there, and then Trump, how the tweets are there. And then if you go with the party wise or individual person wise, so they have simply conducted the survey. So even if you want to conduct the survey also, we required a reporting tool. So that kind of survey also we can go with the Power BI report. Clear? So that is the reason we can connect all kind of social medias and everything also. Okay, so these many sources, 100 plus sources are there. We can connect all the sources. Okay, we can connect all the sources, and we can get the data into the Power BI. Okay, so that is all about, like, so that is the reason we, so if you take any other tools, it may not have the 70 plus sources, but here we have 100 plus sources. User may keep the data anywhere, will pick the data. Okay, so the last one, the last reason is like Gartner. Gartner is a tool. Gartner is a company. Gartner is a company. So what they will do? So Gartner report on BI tools 2024. Every year end, right? So every year end they will take the report actually. So they will take the report. So like we'll go with this one and click on this. We'll see here like see here. Hope everyone able to see this one. This is a Microsoft. This is in a leader place. Okay, this is in a leader place. So we can zoom it or not. Hope everyone able to see it is clearly, guys. So it is showing leader and Microsoft is a leader place. Then after we'll have the Tableau in second place. Then we have the Oracle and then click. Okay. So but the top place we have the Microsoft. Microsoft BI tools means like what? So what Gartner will do? Gartner will give the every year like which reporting tool is performing better. Okay, which reporting tool is performing better. So they, as per the Gartner report, Microsoft is a top. Microsoft means it's not only Power BI. We also have the MSBI. We also have the MSBI. So MSBI also one of the reporting tool. MSBI also one of the reporting tool. But Power BI is an advanced tool compared to the MSBI. Okay. So Microsoft is the top, and then second place we have the Tableau. The remaining all are Visioner place, and then Challengers place, and then Nice Player place. Okay, but top place we have the Microsoft. Okay, top place we have the Microsoft. See here you can see the images clearly. So the leaders place and so like this you can understand. Even Gartner is a report. Again, it's not my report, guys. I've taken from the Google only. I'm not giving any my own reports. Clear? So these are the 5 points why you need to choose the Power BI. And also we have some of the important points. If you are a technical guy or non-technical guy, whether you have a background or if you don't have any background also, you can learn Power BI very easily. Okay? You don't require any coding knowledge. Okay, you don't require any coding language. So coding knowledge, and whether you have the technical person, whether you are a non-technical person, okay, you don't worry about that. And less competition, less competition. So it is there in the market last 9 to 10, 8 to 9 years, 8 to 9 years. It's introduced in 2014, around 2014. Okay, so like if you take any real time guy, right? So like me, so how many companies I can switch this 8 to 9 years? Like 2 years one company. If I switch 2 years to one company, like 4 switches I can do. But lot of resources required because of the migration, and also uh, there is a new requirements are there, right? So that is the reason we required a lot of resources on Power BI. So that is the reason. So if you learn Power BI well, so then you can get the job very quickly. And then easy to learn, especially Excel users. Okay, so some people think about, okay, so even I don't know the Excel, so how can I learn this Power BI? So you don't worry, guys. You don't worry. If you know the Excel, that is added advantage. If you don't know the Excel, so if you follow 100% my classes, you will learn that. So it's a kind of example. I will give an example, guys. Suppose if you know how to ride the bicycle, you learn the scooty easily. But if you don't know how to ride the bicycle, also you can learn the scooty. Yes or no? Yes or no? Hello? Is everyone understanding the example? Everyone understanding the example? Right? So same kind of that way only. Like if you know the Excel, it is easy to understand the Power BI. But if you don't know the Excel also, you don't worry, you can understand. So I will give best way, right, guys? So you can understand very easily. And then it is a part of data science role. So data science role, right? So we have the high paid salaries for the data science role. Okay, it is a high paid salaries in data science role. And then salaries and Power BI. So you can see salaries in India Power BI. So you can go and then take this one, and then you can go to Google again. So I'm not giving any my own report. Again, I am taking from the Google only. Taking from Google only. Okay, you can search here and then on an average. So we have the 6 lakhs, 6.2 the salaries, average salary for the uh, you know so even you can open the different glassdoor.com is there. So these sites, right, simple, and then so all these sites you can open all these sites, and then you can check for the average salary. Okay, you can check for the average salary in India. Yeah. So if we have a 5 years of experience, how much salary? 2 years of experience, how much salary? 3 years of experience, how much salary we can get, and all everything you can check in, Google only, guys. Okay, check in Google only. So these are the important points. These are the so why you need to choose the Power BI, and then these are the important points. Hope everyone is clear with these points. Any questions on these points? Any questions? If you are clear, just type C. If you have any questions on these points, you can ask the point. You can ask the questions. Come on, guys. Super. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, great. Super. So next one, right? How Power BI will works. How Power BI will works. This is kind of an architecture, guys. This is a kind of architecture. How this Power BI will work. So let's go with the diagram. Okay, let's go with the diagram. So just imagine that. Sorry. This is a Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop means it's a developer tool. Power BI desktop means it's a developer tool. Power BI desktop. Desktop means it's a developer tool. It's a developer tool. Sorry, tool. Okay, so what are the components we'll have in Power BI desktop? So we'll have the Power Query and Power Pivot, Power Pivot, and Power Power View. Power View. Okay, so Power View. And so where it will take the data, it may take the data from the files, it may take the data from the databases, it may take the data from the Azure, it may take the data from the Fabric, and then it may take the data from other sources or online sources. Okay, it may take the data from anywhere, and then it can connect to the Power BI desktop. It can connect to the Power BI desktop, and so once we connect the Power BI desktop, we'll create a report. So once we so this may be right, this may be files. Okay, this may be files, and this may be databases. This may be databases, and this may be online sources, and this may be Azure. Okay, this may be Azure, and this may be other sources. Okay, other sources. Okay, so we'll take the data from different sources, and then we can connect to the Power BI desktop, and then we create a report. Once we create a report, right, we'll publish that report into the Power BI service. So Power BI service is a user tool. Power BI service is a user tool. So whatever the reports you'll publish into the Power BI service, right? So whatever the reports you will publish into the Power BI service, right? So from here users will access the report. Okay, this is a it is Power BI service. Power BI service. So Power BI service is a user tool, like so it is a cloud-based site actually. app.powerbi.com. So this is the site. So this is the site. So we'll publish the report in the browser. So from that browser, like we will share the report to the worldwide users. Okay, just imagine that is a one user. Is a one user. Just bear with the diagram, guys. The diagram may not be good, but so diagram will give the more information. So that is the reason I'm taking the some time for the diagram. Okay, and so these are the worldwide users. They will access the report from the Power BI services. Okay, these are the users. They will access the report from the Power BI service. Okay. um, So what is this gap then? So we created a reports, and then we are publishing into the Power BI service. From there, we are users are taking the data. So everything is there. But what is this gap? What is this gap? This gap is nothing but a this is the gateway, guys. So this is the gateway. So what is this gateway? Why this gateway is introduced? Okay, what is this gateway? To understand this, okay, to understand this, first of all we need to understand the types of sources. Okay, we have two types of sources. Okay, one is online sources and another one is offline sources. Offline or on-premises sources, we'll call it as a online or on-premises sources. Online sources like https or web or azure or fabric. Okay, azure or fabric or other sources. Okay, these comes under online sources actually, online sources. But if you take the offline sources, on-premises sources like files and databases, files and databases, etc., etc., this is comes under offline sources. Offline sources. Why am I categorizing the online sources and then offline sources means, okay, why I'm categorizing the online sources and then offline sources means, okay, let me give an example, guys, so that you can understand. So the difference between the online sources and then offline sources. Okay, so the difference between online sources and offline sources. Okay, the thing is, సింపుల్గా మనం తెలుగులో చెప్పాలంటే కాలువలో వెళ్తున్న వాటర్ని పొలంలోకి తీసుకోవాలంటే వీ డోంట్ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఎనీ మోటార్, రైట్? కాలువలో వెళ్తున్న వాటర్ని పొలంలోకి తీసుకోవాలంటే వీ డోంట్ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఎనీ మోటార్. మీరు కాలువకి గండి కొట్టేస్తే వాటర్ పొలంలోకి వచ్చేస్తాయి. బట్ అదే బావిలో కానీ బోర్లో ఉన్న కానీ బోర్లో వాటర్ కానీ ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు టేక్ ఇన్ టు యువర్ ఫీల్డ్, ఓకే, పొలంలోకి తీసుకోవాలంటే వీ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఏ మోటార్. హలో, ఈజ్ ఎవరీవన్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ ద ఎగ్జాంపుల్? సో ఎవరీవన్ కంఫర్టబుల్ విత్ తెలుగు, రైట్? ఎవరీవన్ కంఫర్టబుల్ విత్ తెలుగు? ఈజ్ ఎనీవన్ నాట్ అండర్స్టాండ్? జస్ట్ టైప్ ఎన్ గైస్. ఓకే, ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ అండర్స్టాండ్ జస్ట్ టైప్ ఎన్. ఓకే, సో మామూలుగా కాలువలో వెళ్తున్న వాటర్కి సో మనము దండి కొట్టేస్తే వాటర్ వచ్చేస్తాయి. బట్ అదే బావిలో కానీ బోర్లో ఉన్న వాటర్ని మనం పొలంలోకి తీసుకోవాలంటే మోటార్ ఫిట్ చేయాలి కదా. సో ఇక్కడ ఆఫ్లైన్ సోర్సెస్ ఇస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఏ వాట్ ఆఫ్లైన్ సోర్సెస్ ఇస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఏ బాయ్ అండ్ బోర్ లెక్క అనమాట. బాయ్ అండ్ బోర్ లెక్క. అదే ఆన్లైన్ సోర్సెస్ కాలువ లెక్క. సో ఫర్ ఆన్లైన్ సోర్సెస్ వీ డోంట్ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఎ గేట్వే, బట్ ఆఫ్లైన్ సోర్సెస్ వీ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఎ గేట్వే. Gateway is a kind of motor. Gateway is a kind of motor. Gateway is a kind of motor. What is gateway? Kind of motor. Is that clear? It's a kind of motor. So whatever the offline sources data, so user will keep the data. um, if user will keep the data into the files, and then if we keep the data into the folders, so if you want to pick this data and sync with the Power BI reports, then definitely you need to have the gateway. Definitely you need to have the gateway. Clear? For online sources you don't require a gateway. For online sources you don't require the gateway. So this is the end-to-end architecture of the Power BI, guys. This is the end-to-end architecture of the Power BI. Clear, guys? So how it is taking the data, where it is creating a report, and where it is publishing the report, and from where we are sharing the report to the end users. Okay, so this is all about the architecture of the Power BI. Clear? Just type C, guys, if you are clear. Okay, hope you understand the end-to-end architecture of the Power BI. Yeah, super, awesome. Okay, so this is the way, like so how this Power BI will work. And then next, jobs on Power BI. So most of the people, guys, most of the people, what is the maturity level? Maturity level, someone should not change your mindset. You have to take the decisions correctly. Okay, if someone, if so you have listened demo and then the demo was very good, and then we understand very clearly, and then I've explained everything practically, like so it is not my own reports, I have taken from the Google reports only. But after listening this demo, and then if you go out, right, if someone says array, you will, how you will learn that array, so it will not understandable something if you say someone so the negative comments, people, the human behavior, the human psychology is that నెగిటివ్ థింగ్స్ విల్ టేక్ ఇమీడియట్లీ. ఓకే, బట్ అదే ఫ్రెండ్ ఎవడైతే సజెస్ట్ చేసిండో వాడు నెక్స్ట్ ఏం చేయాలనేది చెప్పాడు. బట్ కానీ ఒక కామెంట్ వదిలిపెట్టడం వల్ల మిమ్మల్ని మీరు ఇట్లా వేడిగా ఉన్న వాళ్ళ మీద నీరు చల్లినట్టు అయిపోతుంది. ఓకే, వాట్ ఈస్ ద మెచ్యూరిటీ లెవెల్? డోంట్ టేక్ మై వర్డ్స్, డోంట్ టేక్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ వర్డ్స్. You have to go with the practical way, which is the genuine information. Okay, so whatever the information I am giving, that is from the Google. And even how we have the jobs in Power BI in India. Okay, you can search for in India. Okay, so There are Naukari is there, so you can open the Naukari. Okay, you can see the number of counts, how many jobs are there and all. Okay, see the number of counts, how many jobs are there in Power BI. Okay, not only Naukari, you can go with the different sites. You can go with the different sites. Okay, number of jobs are there. Okay, so and you can go with the different sites, like so here if you go with the different sites, right? So like I open the Naukari. I open the Naukari, and then so you can go with the different sites. Let's go back. Not only Naukari, you have the different sites. You can go there and then you can find the jobs. LinkedIn there, and then Naukari jobs are there. Glassdoor there, and so even LinkedIn, Indeed also there. So you can go with the different sites, and then you can find. This way you can get the correct information. Okay, correct information. So some of the people may not get the interview calls. You know why the people are not getting the interview calls? So what they will do, right? So they will take the someone's resume, okay, who has already created a resume on Power BI. They will take their resume and then simply they will change their names and then phone number and email address, and they will upload that into the Naukari. So how it will be like? So you need to understand how you will get your resume will be selected. So that point, if you understand, you will get more calls. If someone, so some of the people are getting the calls, but some of the people are not getting the calls because of what? Because of the, what is the reason? Some people are getting, some people are may not getting. Why? Because something they are doing something wrong, so that is the reason they are not getting the calls. Okay, so we have a separate class for that, guys. How to apply that in the Naukari, and then how to take the points, and how to add which kind of points we need to add in the resume. So the resume preparation and everything, we have a separate class. There I will explain in detail, so that you can create your resume in. So resume is a very important thing to search your job, right? So the resume preparation, we have a separate class. There I will explain in detail, so that you can understand. Uh, like you can get the more calls. Okay, that is the main thing. So like these are the points, guys. Okay, these are the points. Even salaries, we have already seen how we have the salaries in India and all. So some of the common questions people may ask me every time, like, do we require any programming skills on Power BI? We don't require any programming skills, guys. Okay, just come with empty mind, and whatever I explain, you learn that. So definitely, so whatever the steps I will tell you, so follow the steps. And it is a step by step process, guys. Okay, whatever the whatever I am giving, so it is a step by step process. So many people are got placed. It's 100% proven format actually. So if you follow my steps, so definitely you will get a job. Okay, so you required only confidence on you and me. Okay, you required only confidence on you and me. Just come with the eagerness, definitely you will get a job. And then who are eligible for this course? Any degree, guys, any degree, and diploma also. Any degree, that is a BA, BCom, BTech, or like any degree, any qualification, any degree, so eligible for this course. And then class timings, so this time, like it's a morning 7 to 8. So it will start from Monday it is 7 to 8, guys. Okay, 45 days we will have. And Power BI plus SQL Server will cover. Power BI plus SQL Server will cover. So we'll provide the live recorded videos. Yes, we'll provide the live recorded videos after the class. And then the classes will be Monday to Saturday. And then placements, right? So the fees actually 10,000. I'm giving a 20% discount. After giving a 20% discount, it will be the 80,000. 8,000 is a fees. And then placements, right? So I will do the proxy. So what is this proxy and all, we'll discuss later. So I will be there in interview with you, and then I will clear the interview behalf of you. I will give the help, how to give the interview and all. I will help you, and then so we'll get the offer letter and all. Okay, so I will give you the detailed information. If you want to know more about this one, so you can call me offline, so that we'll discuss about these placements. And then work support. So work support, once you get the job, right, we'll also provide the work support. So this work support, right? Yeah, so this work support, you need to come to offline where I'm staying, so that you need to come. And then you need to, so online support is not that much easy, so there is a reason we are not providing online support. So but once you get the jobs, right, so even if you require any support, like, so if you have a doubts, and then you want to clear that doubts and all, so how to keep the experiences and all, so we'll discuss offline this one. Okay, so this is all about the Power BI demo, guys. This is all about the Power BI demo. Okay, so before taking your questions, um, can I introduce myself, guys? Can I introduce myself? It's not more than 2 or 3 minutes. Come on, just type yes, guys. Super. So, as you know, my name is SRINIVAS Pujari. I have a total 13 plus years of experience. I work for Capgemini. I work for Invesco. I work for Microsoft. I work for TCS and HCL, Wipro, and Fin Solutions. So these are the different companies I work in my 13 plus years of experience. So and mainly into MSB and then Power BI I work actually. So and this teaching I have started in 2020, like almost uh, 4 5 years, around 5 years of experience I have in the teaching. So I have placed almost 500 plus 500 plus people in a different MNCs actually. Okay, so so you came this like demo, some of your friend referred, right? It's not, I didn't post anywhere in the Facebook or Instagram or anywhere. So because of your friend referred, you joined this course. How many people says yes? Is that right? Or something like you get some advertisement somewhere and then why it's a mouth? Okay, it's a mouth talk, like so mouth advertisement. But when mouth advertisement is not that much easy, guys. When some people will get the benefit, then only you'll get this kind of information. Otherwise people will not give the information. Yes or no? Yes or no? Right? So so many people got placed actually, like so the people almost 10 to 20 lakhs people. So highest like so my student is taking the highest salary is 22 lakhs. Okay, so this is all about me and how the PCF. It is not a kind of a Amirpet Institute, guys. It's not kind of a Amirpet Institute. So here, right, like let me go with the simple story. Okay, everyone comfortable with Telugu, right? Just type yes. Okay, if someone is, if not Telugu, just type N. Otherwise, I will go with the English. Okay, so everyone is comfortable with Telugu. I understand. Okay, so I'm going with a simple story, 1 minute story, and then I will close it, and then I will take your questions. And some of the already recently two or three people got a job actually. So we'll take the two people experiences, and then after we'll go with the your Q&A session. Okay, so for now I will give a story, guys. Okay, there is ఒక స్వర్గం నరకం ఉంది అనుకోండి, అనుకోండి అంతే. ఓకే, జస్ట్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ గివింగ్ లైక్ సో జస్ట్ బిలీవ్ ద స్వర్గం అండ్ నరకం. ఓకే, ఐఎమ్ నాట్ సేయింగ్ దట్. సో స్వర్గం నరకం ఉంది. ఓకే, సో కండిషన్స్ ఏంటంటే స్వర్గంలో ఏవైతే ఫుడ్ ఫెసిలిటీస్, గేమ్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో సేమ్ నరకంలో కూడా అవే ఉన్నాయి. కాకపోతే ఒక కండిషన్, ఇద్దరికి కూడా కండిషన్స్ ఏంటి అని అంటే వాళ్ళు ఫుడ్ తినేటప్పుడు మోచేతులు మలగకుండా పెద్ద పెద్ద గంటలు కట్టేసి ఫుడ్ తినేది కండిషన్. అయితే స్వర్గంలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళు తినగలుగుతారు, హ్యాపీగా ఎంజాయ్ చేయగలుగుతారు. బట్ నరకంలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళు తినలేకపోతారు, ఎంజాయ్ చేయలేకపోతారు. వాట్ కుడ్ బి ద రీజన్, గైస్? కెన్ ఎనీవన్ గివ్ ద ఆన్సర్? ఓకే, సో ఐ విల్ గివ్ ద ఆన్సర్, గైస్, నో ప్రాబ్లం. ఓకే, సో మెయిన్లీ సో ఇప్పుడు మనం నరకంలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళ దగ్గరికి పోయినా అనుకోండి, ఫుడ్ మంచి వాళ్ళకి కావాల్సిన ఫుడ్ వచ్చినప్పుడల్లా వీని చేతులు మలగాయని వాడికి తెలుసు. వాడి చేతులు మలగాయని వాడికి తెలుసు. తెలిసినా కూడా వాడు ఏం చేస్తాడు, వాడికి కావాల్సిన ఫుడ్ రాగానే వాడు గ్రాప్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాడు. గ్రాప్ చేయగానే ఆటోమేటిక్గా అది కింద పడిపోతుంది. వాడు తినలేడు, మరి ఎదుటోడు తినలేడు. బట్ అదే స్వర్గంలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళు అనుకోండి, ఏమవుతుందని అంటే వాడికి కావాల్సిన ఫుడ్ వచ్చినప్పుడు వీడు వానికి ఫీడ్ చేస్తాడు. ఓకే, వీడు వానికి ఫీడ్ చేస్తాడు. అంటే ఒకడు హెల్పింగ్ హ్యాండ్స్ అనమాట. విల్ హెల్ప్ ఈచ్ అదర్, గ్రో టుగెదర్, మేక్ అవర్ లైఫ్ ఈజీ. సో ఈవెన్ పీసీఎఫ్ మోటో ఈజ్ సేమ్, గైస్. పీసీఎఫ్ మోటో ఈజ్ మెయిన్లీ ఫర్ లైక్ విల్ హెల్ప్ ఈచ్ అదర్, గ్రో టుగెదర్, మేక్ అవర్ లైఫ్ ఈజీ. సో ఇప్పుడున్న ఈ సమాజంలో ఏంటంటే హెల్ప్ చేసేవాళ్ళు, నేనున్నా అని భుజం తట్టేవాడు కావాలి. ఓకే, ఆ హెల్ప్ లేక చాలామంది ఎదుగుతలేరు అనమాట. సో మనకు పీసీఎఫ్ కమ్యూనిటీ అనే ఒక వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్ ఉంది. అందులో జాబ్ చేసే వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు, అండ్ దెన్ నేర్చుకున్న వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు, జాబ్ సర్చ్ వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు. సో అక్కడ ఏంటంటే మీకున్న క్వశ్చన్స్ ఏమైనా పోస్ట్ చేస్తే సో వాళ్ళు జాబ్ చేసేవాళ్ళు దే విల్ గివ్ అ రెస్పాన్స్. ఆర్ మీరు మీరు ఏదైనా క్వశ్చన్ వాళ్ళు ఏదైనా జాబ్ చేసే వాళ్ళు ఏదైనా క్వశ్చన్ పోస్ట్ చేశారు అనుకోండి, సో మీరు ఆన్సర్ ఇస్తే సో ఇక్కడ విన్ విన్ సిచ్యువేషన్ అనమాట. వాళ్ళకు అది బెనిఫిట్ అయ్యి వాళ్ళు విన్ అవుతారు అండ్ మీరు నేర్చుకుంటారు. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ విన్ విన్ సిచ్యువేషన్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. సో మీరు ఈవెన్ రేపు రెజ్యూమే ఏదైనా ప్రిపరేషన్లో సంథింగ్ డౌట్ వచ్చి నన్ను కాంటాక్ట్ అయ్యారు అనుకోండి, డెఫినెట్లీ దే విల్ హెల్ప్. సో అంటే నేను అలా ప్రిపేర్ చేశాను. స్టూడెంట్స్ మనల్లో ఎవరు వచ్చినా కూడా యూ హ్యావ్ టు హెల్ప్ దెమ్. సో ఐఎమ్ ఫ్రమ్ పీసీఎఫ్ అంటే సో ఈజ్ అ ప్రీవియస్ స్టూడెంట్ అంటే డెఫినెట్లీ దే విల్ హెల్ప్. ఓకే, సో ఇట్స్ నాట్ అ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ అమీర్పేట్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ గైస్. సో ఎవ్రీ వన్ మై ప్రీవియస్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో, ఇఫ్ యూ నీడ్ ఎనీ హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్టర్ కంప్లీషన్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ కోర్స్ అండ్ రెజ్యూమే ప్రిపరేషన్ ఆర్ ఎనీథింగ్ కానీ, సో దే విల్ రెడీ టు హెల్ప్ యూ. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్ అబౌట్ మీ. సో రీసెంట్గా జాబ్ వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు ఇద్దరు ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్ తీసుకుందాం. సో దెన్ ఆఫ్టర్ విల్ టేక్ యువర్ Q&A క్వశ్చన్ అండ్ ఆన్సర్స్. ఓకే, సో మమత అండ్ ప్రవళిక జాయిన్ అయ్యారా? మమత ప్రవళిక ఉన్నారా? ఓకే, సో యా మమత వెళ్ళండి. ఓకే, మమత ఫస్ట్, తర్వాత విల్ గో విత్ ప్రవళిక. ఎస్ మమత గారు.
Yeah, sir.
యా ప్లీజ్ గో ఎట్.
Hi, sir. Hello, everyone. Myself, Mamata. I was joined PCF in third batch since 2021. At that time, Srinivas sir suggested me to join the Power BI classes. And at the time, I got offer letter from one of the company with his support and guidelines. And recently, I got another offer letter from MNC company, that is Accenture. And here you can get lot of things rather than tool options. Here you will learn real-time scenarios. You will get class videos and interview documents, everything from Srinivas sir. And this is the best platform to learn Power BI. Believe Srinivas sir and you will get the success soon.
అండ్ ఇంకొకటి
Please note
ఏంటంటే
every point and
యా ప్లీజ్ గో ఎట్.
yeah, please note every point whatever he said in the classes and prepare well, and you will get the job as soon as possible. Yeah.
అండ్ మమత గారు
Thank you.
ఇంకొకటి కన్ఫర్మ్ చేయండి, మీరు ఎంతమందిని షేర్ చేశారు? ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఒక 10 పీపుల్.
Yeah, I
అందరికి
referred mostly up to 10 to 12 members. Everyone got the job.
దివ్య వీళ్ళ ఓన్ సిస్టర్ శ్వేత
Divya,
డెలైట్ లో చేస్తుంది.
Sweta,
సో
Delight
ఆల్మోస్ట్
Lochan.
10 పీపుల్స్ ని షేర్ చేస్తే 10 పీపుల్స్ కి జాబ్ వచ్చింది. మమత వాళ్ళు 10 పీపుల్స్ షేర్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే, సో ఎందుకు ఇస్తున్నానంటే ఇక్కడ గైస్, ఇక్కడ మిమ్మల్ని నేను ఏదో అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్ చేయడానికి, మీరు జాయిన్ అయినా జాయిన్ కాకపోయినా ఇట్స్ అప్ టు యూ. ఓకే, బట్ ఏంటంటే ఇక్కడ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఉన్నాయి, వాటిని గ్రాప్ చేసుకుంటే ఇక్కడ మీకు మోటివేషన్ లాగా ఉంటుంది అనే ఒక ఉద్దేశంతో ఇది చెప్పడం. ఓకే, మమత రీసెంట్గానే ఓకే సో 5 days బ్యాక్ ఒక కంపెనీలో జాయిన్ అయ్యింది. సో ఆమె ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ షేర్ చేసుకుంది. నెక్స్ట్ ప్రవళిక. ప్రవళిక.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Hi everyone, good morning. Actually, I recently selected for that Capgemini with the help of Srinivas sir, and I want to share my experience on PCF. As of now, I did not get chance to share my opinion in PCF communication. Yeah, first of all, thank you sir giving this opportunity. And actually, I am from non-technical background. I am in non-IT. Salaries are very less. Everyone knows that. So I decided to move to the IT side. At that time, no one is there to guide to me, and I don't have to time to go and out learn some technology. So I searched for online trainings. One of my neighbor is suggested to me PCF regarding PCF training. So I joined a PCF. Before joining PCF, I contacted Srinivas sir and asked so many doubts. How can I believe you? How can I trust you? So the sir said only one thing: if you once you join the demo, if you want one clarity, then you can join. Otherwise, you are wish. So I joined the demo on that day. So I got a one clarity, and sir will explain in a simple way. I think everyone knows today demo class. She's a very polite and simple way. Everyone can understand. Not everyone not in everyone in good at communication, right? I am also not in good in communication, so that is fine. Sir is will explain in simple way. If you guys any questions, please raise a question. Sir will give chance to everyone in last 10 minutes. I think నాకు తెలీదు ఎవరు అలా ఆన్లైన్ క్లాసెస్లో 10 minutes టైం ఇస్తారో లేదో తెలీదు, బట్ సార్ విల్ గివ్ యూ ఛాన్స్ టు 10 minutes టు స్పీక్ అవుట్, అండ్ ఆల్సో హీస్ హెల్ప్ టు improve your communication also. Just I'm saying only one thing, believe yourself and believe, sir. This is the best platform to learn the Power BI. Yeah, good luck everyone. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Pravalika and Mamata. Say congratulations to them, guys. Okay, when you give a congratulations to them, so you will get a congratulations, guys. Come on, give a congratulations to them, both of. So universe, right? So whatever you will give to the universe will give to you. Like suppose మీరు ఒక్క 10 వడ్ల గింజలను భూమిలోకి ఇచ్చిరనుకోండి, అది మీకు ఒక రెట్టింపు వేలో ఇస్తుంది. అంటే మీరు యూనివర్స్కి ఏమి ఇస్తారో యూనివర్స్ మీకు రివర్స్లో రెట్టింపులో ఇస్తుంది. మీకు కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ కావాలంటే యూ హ్యావ్ టు గివ్ ఎ కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు గివ్ ఎ కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ టు దెమ్. సూపర్, ఆసమ్. అండ్ గైస్, మీకు కనుక ఈ సెషన్ నచ్చినట్టయితే, సో వీ హ్యావ్ అ ఛాన్స్ టు షేర్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్. లైక్ మీరు మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్కి షేర్ చేయొచ్చు. సో 2 days time, so you can go and then share with your friends, like so till Wednesday we have the time. And గ్రూప్లో ఉన్నట్లయితే, మీరు గ్రూప్లో ఉన్నట్లయితే, సో మీ మెయిల్ ఐడీస్ని, జీమెయిల్ ఐడీస్ని షేర్ చేయండి. సో ఈరోజు సమ్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ మిమ్మల్ని ఒకరు అడ్మిట్ చేస్తే మీరు మీటింగ్లోకి వచ్చారు. సో అలాంటిది ఉండొద్దంటే మనం ఆటో షెడ్యూల్ మీటింగ్ సెండ్ చేస్తాము. సో ఆటో మీటింగ్ షెడ్యూల్లో ఉండాలి అని అంటే మీ జీమెయిల్ ఐడీస్ని షేర్ చేయండి గ్రూప్లో. సో ఇఫ్ యూ షేర్ ద జీమెయిల్ ఐడీస్, రైట్, సో విల్ క్రియేట్ ఆటో షెడ్యూల్ ఈమెయిల్ ఆన్ సండే ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ద డే, and then so that you can join the meeting without any clicking admit, guys. Okay, thank you so much, Mamata and Pravalika. Thank you so much, and then all the best for your future. So
Thank
and
you.
మీరు
Thank you,
కూడా
sir.
guys,
Thank you.
who are joined in the class, right, సో మీరు కూడా రేపు ఈ పొజిషన్లో ఉండాలి. మీరు వేరే వాళ్ళకి సో ఇట్లా డెమో ఉన్నప్పుడు చెప్పే విధంగా ఉండాలి. హౌ మెనీ ఆఫ్ యూ ఆర్ రెడీ? జస్ట్ టైప్ ఆర్, గైస్. జస్ట్ టైప్ ఆర్. ఎస్, వీ వాంట్ టు సీ మై సెల్ఫ్ దేర్. కమ్ ఆన్. సూపర్, ఆసమ్. Superb. Okay. Yeah. Any questions, guys? Any questions? I will take your questions now. Any other questions?